Here's the part where you cue the Gene Wilder. Come with me and you'll see in a world of pure imagination. Thank you, thank you. Take it in, look around, make a wish. Rent a tape, it is great when you come and be my friend. I have games, no need to explain. Yes, I have some Disney, that doesn't offend me. I even have a copy of Benji. Line of Oz, RoboCop 2 and The Crow Salvation. Kimba was first, Lion King stole. Did you get goosebumps when you walked in here? There's Pee-wee, as happy as can be. We love Paul Reubens, as you can see. What's up, brother? Tell your mother that Blockwood88 Studios is open. Hey, welcome to Blockwood88. I'm Dewey, Shawn, I'm your host, and make sure you click like, share, and subscribe because this is very important. We gotta get the word out there that things don't always have to suck. There was a time when things didn't suck, and now things suck. I'm gonna be your tour guide. Every week we're gonna be looking at video games, VHS, toys. I said toys! You ever wonder what it'd be like if Pee-wee had a playhouse at 41? Well, now it's time to find out! Yeah, I'm crazy. I don't care anymore. Enough talking. Let's get to the rest of the video. This right here is a wood grain floor console TV, and this is how we used to watch it in the family room back in the 80s. Check out this VCR. It's a beauty, isn't it? This is the original release of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. VHS, clamshell, Warner Home Video. Homie the Clown, Live in Color, original. Sega Dreamcast, most underrated, underappreciated console of all time. Changed my mind. That is The Godfather. I call this the cuckoo clock between the two Corys. So long before there was a thing called Netflix, there was a thing called video stores. There was no Redbox. On Friday nights, if we were good all week, our mom would say, hey, guess what? I'm going to let you go rent a movie and a video game. We didn't have the internet. We didn't know if a movie was good or if it was bad. We had to read the back of the box. This right here was our internet. We'd have to make a quick decision and say, yes, I want to spend my Friday night with this movie. Oh, these beautiful movies are mine. They're not in a hard drive somewhere. I can touch it, feel it. This is my copy of Riders of the Storm. I'll probably never watch it, but I got it. This was the very first VHS I remember my father renting for us back in 1987 when we got our first VCR from Montgomery Ward's Big Knobs and Broomsticks. If you knew this is when Disney was real. You remember that label? All this talk about Mario, this is where it started right here. It's a blast. The cyberpunk style Super Mario Brothers. This is now turned into an actual autobiography of the world. Shredder Orifice, never heard of it? Find it. Nightbreed, my favorite horror film of all time. Here's my sealed copy of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yes, I know, get it graded. I'm not going to do that. We don't grade here. This is a no grading zone right here. Sorry guys, not doing it. Is there a more iconic cover from the 80s? right here. Back in the late 80s, NES was taking over the world. If we were good all week long, not only would we get to rent a movie, but our parents might let us rent a Nintendo game. And this was great because back then, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have anything to go reference if a game's good or not. We didn't know. It was process of elimination. A game like Back to the Future, we would get catfished. We'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this. Back to the Future? This has got to be the greatest game of all time. I mean, look at this. We'd have to actually read the description and look at the little pictures on there. It was just like, man, this is going to be a great weekend. And then we get it home, put it in the system, and realize this is the worst game ever made. This is an actual video case from the video store that I first rented movies from as a kid called Crow's Video in Newburgh, North Carolina. Same with these Blockbusters. These are from my Blockbuster back in the day. Check out my collection of National Enquirer and Stars. Even Globe, look at this. They're all here. Remember this book? Hatchet. It was the first time as a kid they actually convinced me to read. It's really good. You can never have too many Blockbuster video cards. Remember that ashtray? Do you remember that? Do you remember that when they were kids? They didn't care about our generation. Smoked right in the daggone. There was a smoking section, which meant it was 3 tables away from you. And one of my fan favorites here is called Creepy Baby. Check out Creepy Baby. I think Worms ate his eyes out back in the 30s. But boy, everybody freaks out when they see Creepy Baby. He's got it forever home here. Hey, there's Alf with my Duck Watch. Donald Duck Watch. I am the self-proclaimed biggest Labyrinth fan on earth. I got the Nintendo game. I have Hoggle's Head. Sheriff David Bowie, shout out. No one can blame you for walking away. Too much rejection, no love injection. Life can be easy, it's not always swell. Don't tell me truth hurts Roger Rabbit, 'cause it hurts like hell, hurts like hell. This was an amazing time in 1989 right here. Land Before Time. This was a major push by Pizza Hut. You couldn't go to Pizza Hut. And actually, back in the day, we did go to Pizza Hut. There wasn't a million options, and Pizza Hut was absolutely amazing. It was just like the cartoons made it. Every cartoon had cheese pizza in it, and Pizza Hut was the best one. They had the best promotions. Look at these things right here. You couldn't even fit your hands in them when you were a kid, much less now. I tried, trust me. Hey, Peggy Walton, I got your certificate right here. 1980. Tower Records, Weird Al. Check out my retro stickers. It's an original Radio Shack rug. Just one of the many random cool things I keep right here. If you're in Palm Beach, Florida, there's a Blockbuster video receipt from 1998 with a random weird stain on it. Hey, I'm Dewey Shawn. Thanks for checking out my retro room. Make sure you come back next week when I have a... Come back next week and we're gonna have all new things. I don't feel so good. Come back next week and... Come back next week. I'm Dewey the Dude, and thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in next week, because I'm your new tour guide now. We're going to be talking about all sorts of cool stuff. VHS, CDs, cassettes, music, movies, video games, shirts, you know it. I'll tell you why. Because it's a blast. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my dreams. There will be safe tonight. Jason's pants are way too short.